foods that is not that healthy for your brain, okay? So, this is called a mind diet. How many of you guys have heard of mind diet? How many of you guys have heard of the Mediterranean diet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the Mediterranean diet is basically the mind diet. And the Mediterranean diet is very interesting. The Mediterranean diet also has a pyramid, okay, a food pyramid. And guess what's at the bottom of that pyramid, the Mediterranean diet?
Green house.
Yeah, everything that grows out of the ground. Vegetables, fruits, stuff, leafy stuff. Does it not make sense that a diet that starts with vegetables and fruits and all that is going to be healthier than a diet that starts with bread?
Yes.
Right? So this Mediterranean diet has been shown through clinical studies to be very brain healthy with that. Okay, should we look at what it says? Can I borrow some of these? Because quite frankly, I don't remember all of it. Okay. This is the Mediterranean diet. Green leafy vegetables. At least 6 servings a week. That doesn't sound right? Well, yes, the more the better. The more the better. Although they say 6 servings a week, that's a minimum, okay? That's your minimum. If you can have more every day, it's good. For those of you who are on Coumadin or warfarin and can't eat green leafy vegetables, you can eat non-green leafy vegetables and eat other types of vegetables. Because if you look at the second line, it says other vegetables on there, at least once a day, if not more. Okay? So that covers your Coumadin users. All right, next one, nuts. Okay? Nuts, that would qualify like almonds, pistachios.
Now, what is the serving?
The serving is basically a handful. Right.
That's peanuts as well.
Mm-hmm. 5 servings a week of nuts, okay? It won't make you nutty. That's a good smoke. Okay, berries. Berries includes blackberries, blueberries. Those are great berries. Why are berries important? Because berries are antioxidants, right? And we talked about that bucket, right? That's where berries treat that bucket with that. 2 or more servings a week, the more the merrier with that. Beans, okay, legumes, different types of beans have been shown to be helpful, at least 3 servings a week with that. Grains, okay, but not just regular grains, it's whole grains. The difference is when you have whole whatever it is, it has the fiber in it. We want you to have the fiber that goes along with whatever you're eating, because that fiber is going to help with circulation, that fiber is going to help with the GI tract, digestion, and it's going to lower your cholesterol. Okay? And remember, whatever helps the heart helps the brain with that. Fish, okay? At least once a week, but the more the merrier with that. This is why the Japanese did so well and they don't have a lot of Alzheimer's, is because of the fish they eat, right? The omega-3 fatty acid with that. So fish is an anti-inflammatory. It treats the inflammation bucket. Does that make sense?
No. What about the pollution in the ocean? Fish. I mean, here.
Pollution in the ocean fish. Go fish somewhere where it's not polluted. Okay. Yeah, wild. Yes. Yeah, wild fish is typically a little bit healthier than farm fish, right? Yeah, it depends on how they farm it and what they feed it with that. Poultry is chicken, right? Yes, chicken at least 2 times a week. And I actually I eat the chicken feet too, but you guys don't have to do that. But chicken is 2 times a week at least with that. Yes, you had your hands up?
Yeah. How about flaxseed oil?
Good question. Flaxseed. Flaxseed itself is very healthy. It would fall under like the nuts and seeds with that. So definitely we like flaxseed with that. What's next? Olive oil. Olive oil. Use it either in your salads, or you can actually use it for cooking oil as well. Olive oil has been shown to be effective for memory health. How many of you guys have heard of everyone using all this coconut oil stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, does anyone use that? Okay. That's cool. The clinical studies are still being done on coconut oil. The phase 3 clinical trials is currently being done on coconut oil and memory. So the verdict isn't completely out yet on that, but I know it's being studied right now. But we know for sure that olive oil has been studied and has been effective with that. And the last thing on the list here is wine. Now, if you are not a alcohol drinker, I do not recommend you start based on this. So, but if you do drink alcohol, a glass of red wine a day is typically has been shown to be helpful. And they drink a lot of wine in the Mediterranean as well, if you're in Europe, right? That's part of their staple. And, okay, is it a 6 ounce or a 24 ounce glass of wine? Is the more, the better? I go with a smaller amount. It's okay. Not a jug of wine, which is why I don't recommend anyone start if they don't drink with that. But if you do drink, and we typically recommend some red wine. Why? What is it in red wine that helps? Resveratrol, right? There's an ingredient called resveratrol in red wine that is a strong antioxidant. It's a very strong antioxidant with that, and that helps with inflammation. Yeah.
And that's why we don't recommend beer, because it's not in
That's
there.
why beer is not on the list. I'm sorry. Beer is not on the list. Yes. All right. Now, let's look at the 5 things to avoid. 5 things to avoid. Okay. Red meat. How many servings per week is recommended here? Less than 4. Pretty crazy, right? Because red meat is kind of our staple for many of us. We have beef, we have, things of that sort. Yeah, red meat, if taken too much, is a pro-inflammatory type food. Okay, through the digestion process. Yeah.
Where does pork come in?
That's white.
It's white.
Yeah, pork is probably somewhere between red meat and your fish. It's probably not as bad as red meat, but not as good as fish. With that. Butter and margarine's on here. See that? Less than a tablespoon a day is recommended.
How much is one serving of, how many ounces of one serving of meat?
Of meat? I say maybe like my fist.
That's a lot.
Like the flat part of it, not the whole cube. Yeah.
6 ounces.
Right. That's right. Maybe the palm or something. Yeah, so butter and margarine is not recommended because, as you know, it's saturated. It can clog up your what? Circulation, right? Bucket, circulation bucket, bad. Okay, red meat is circulation as well, and inflammatory bucket, right? Cheese, that's a hard one for many of us. Yeah, less than 1 serving a week is recommended of cheese.
What is a serving?
I know, it's horrible, isn't it?
What is a serving?
It is, yeah, it's really bad. I know many of us love cheese. Cheese have shown to be pro-inflammatory with that. Oh, cheese strings? I don't know, you have to bring it here for me to try. Just see, I can decide for you with that. Okay, pastries and sweets. See that? Sugar, no. right? Because sugar is not good for the brain, okay? We all need some sugar, but the stuff we eat, not good for the brain. That's why diabetes is associated with Alzheimer's, right?
Brain needs
Sure, but you get your sugar even if you don't eat sugar. Everything breaks down to sugar. It depends on how much sugar with that. Yes.
So is the artificial sweetener?
Artificial sweetener. How good is artificial sweetener? Bad. Okay. Do any of you guys use Facebook?
Yeah.
A few, right? If you use Facebook, and only if you use it, I have a page on Facebook. It's called the Healthy Brain Club. And if you use it, or you know somebody use it, I will publish the latest scientific research on there regularly. And one of the research that I just published, I posted on there, was actually, I think, just a few days ago, showing a higher risk of Alzheimer's in patients who drink diet sodas.
Yes. Aspartame. Aspartame.
Yeah, that's the fake sugar with that. Yeah, so it's pretty scary. Yeah.
So can you give any input on soy products like soy nuts and soy milk? Because that's kind of one of course.
Yeah, soy products. Yeah, soy products is controversial, and the verdict is not completely out. We know that soy products is good for women's health for certain things, hot flashes, things of that sort. But from an Alzheimer's perspective, there isn't a verdict yet. There's been some stuff saying positive, some stuff saying negative. So there's nothing concrete on soy products with that. And what's the last on this list here? Fried or fast food? How many of us do some fast food here once in a while? Yeah, right? It's like, I don't have time, let me just go grab something real quick here and go through the drive-through, things of that sort. What's the recommendation on here on fast food? Less than one serving a week. That's like nothing, right? That's like half a burger a week. With that. Yeah, it's not, but we know that the stuff on the bottom here, right? Meat, cheese, pastry, fast food, that's the American diet, isn't it? No wonder we all have Alzheimer's and diabetes and heart disease. Because we're killing ourselves with what we eat. It's really the American diet with that. So you have something that's actionable that you can do now, right? On this. As a matter of fact, when they studied this, what they did was they took a group of patients who was on that diet strictly, okay? Strictly on that diet. And then they had another group of patients who wasn't on that diet. They can eat whatever they want with that. They followed them for a few years, and at the end of those few years, they checked and to see who developed Alzheimer's and who didn't. So the group that was on the diet had about 54% less Alzheimer's development than the other group. It's crazy. We are what we eat oftentimes, right? So now you have a way to protect your roof, right? Rather than waiting for the leaks to come with that. Now, I'm kind of almost out of time here, so maybe another 2-3 minutes. I'll flip the page.
Well, I have a quick question. What is the state in the U.S. that has the highest percentage of Alzheimer's?
The state in the U.S. with the highest percentage of Alzheimer's.
California?
I think in Orange County, we actually have a higher rate than the rest of the country. But I don't think it's because we necessarily eat worse than them. I think we live longer in Orange County. And it's a fact that we do live longer in Orange County with that.
As an Alzheimer's patient, is it a good participate in a trial, whatever?
Clinical trial?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's good for the research,
Of
but
course,
I mean, for the
of course.
patient.
Yes, let me answer that question. First of all, how many of you guys have that half sheet? It's like a half, what does it say on it?
Yeah, it's for the information.
Information, let me take a look. So on this half sheet, If you wanted just to meet me for a free consultation, we will do that. I'll meet with you. There's no charge for anything I do because my passion really is to stop this disease. If you want a free consultation, you can check off like, you want a consultation on healthy brain diet or how to prevent it or whatever, you know, general brain consultation. All you need to do is put your name on there and put your phone number on there, and then I will call you. And we will arrange for you to meet me with that. And then you can just drop off that sheet right where the Alzheimer's table is at, okay? Yes, it'll be in Irvine, and we'll give you directions on how to, who needs a sheet? Just keep your hand up and we will pass it around that sheet of paper.
Can you come here to this?
I actually do the consultation at my office. We will give you, when I call you, we'll give you an address and directions and all that. It's not too far.
You're working at Irvine, and they, a long time ago, did a study of people without brain problems. What has happened to that study as a...
The study of people without brain problems at UC Irvine, they are still tracking those patients. They're still tracking those patients with that. So turn to your page 2. Okay? Excuse me. I'm going to show you other things you can do to protect your roof. We're going to protect our roof on page 2. Everyone's got page 2? It's got those little pretty, I don't know, circles, black circles. Page 2, the first thing on there, what does it say? It says get moving, right? So get moving means exercise. It doesn't mean you have to run, jog, or lift weights. It just means you have to get your heart pumping. How many minutes a day? 30 minutes a day, correct. And you can break it up, right? You got 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Like that. Walking is the best thing. Get moving, okay? Because what's good for your heart is good for what? Your brain. Okay, what's the second thing on there? Keep sharp. When we say keep sharp, what that means is keep mentally sharp, right? Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, watching Jeopardy, you know, are you smarter than a 5th grader? You know, that kind of stuff, right? So you got to keep your brain active. You know, you heard that theory, it says body in motion stays in motion, body at rest stays at rest. It's the same for the brain. Brain in motion stays in motion, brain at rest just kind of goes down, right? What's the third thing? Be smart. We talked about that already, right? All right. What's the next thing? What does that mean? Come here. Exactly. Stay connected means come here. Stay socially connected. Socially connected. Because we know that folks who are socially connected, they're hanging out with their family, their friends, they come here to hang out. They do better than folks who are secluded at home and isolated. Okay? Higher risk of Alzheimer's if you're not socially connected. All right, what's next?
Rest well.
Rest well. When does your brain restore itself? When you're sleeping. That's right. When you're sleeping, when you're resting. Right? Take your nap. At least 6 hours of sleep.
Could it count if we sleep 5 and they have to go to the bathroom and come back and connect again? No?
Oh, okay. Like if your 6 hour sleep was interrupted by 3 bathroom uses?
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. You can add it up to 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that. But when I talk about sleep, I'm talking about deep sleep, the REM sleep, okay? That's when your brain restores itself. The brain actually actively removes amyloid. Did you know that? The problem with Alzheimer's is that we're making too much amyloid and it's not removing enough. So if you get enough sleep, that's going to lower your risk with that. And what's the last thing? Control your risk, right? So I talked about high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease. And those are all the risks to keep under control. All right, was that helpful?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
She has a question. have the last question.
Yes, question.
I have the sugar that I use is agave. Now,
The
is that-
sugar that you use,
Yeah, it's a sweetener that I
the
use.
sweetener.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't have all the information on the sweeteners, on what's healthy and not healthy and all that, because they're relatively new sweeteners.
Yeah.
But we do know that those who drink diet sodas have a higher risk.
Yeah. No, this is from plants.
Good, the more natural the better. Yes. Foods that are good in inflammation. You need to know more. As a matter of fact, what we'll do is, because we could probably spend another hour talking about all the different types. Best thing to do is just see me there for a free consult, and I can go over with you your individual medical risk factors for Alzheimer's, and then we can create an individual plan for you on how to protect your group. Does that make sense? That little half sheet of paper, you just fill your name and a phone number, you drop it off with us, and we call you. Thank you.
Go ahead. Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Completed sheet, I can take it. I can give it to the doctor. Thank you. Thank you.
So next month, we'll also be doing another health education lecture, and I don't have a topic for you yet. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I should have noticed that earlier, huh? Would have helped. But we'll work on Dr. Trent's diet and
I can
offer
take the card
nuts
if you'd like.
and berries
Thank you.
and beans for lunch. How's that? Anyway, I appreciate all of you coming. It was a great presentation, and we really enjoyed having him here. Thank you all for being here.